Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Jade Cargill has been missing from WWE television since being attacked backstage on SmackDown before Survivor Series War Games. Fans have been speculating when she will eventually return, especially with WrestleMania 41 approaching. Interestingly, that might finally happen tonight. In Cargill's absence, Bianca Belair partnered with Naomi to defend the Women's Tag Team Championship, which they recently lost to Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, the suspected attackers. However, the real attacker could still be lurking on the brand. Tonight, the Storm can begin her return by being Chelsea Green's mystery opponent. Last week on SmackDown, Nick Aldis announced that Chelsea Green would defend the Women's United States Championship against a mystery opponent tonight. Reports indicate that Jade Cargill is medically cleared to return, so she might be the surprise star of the upcoming show, and in a shocking turn of events, immediately defeat the inaugural champion for the title. Now branched out as a single star, Cargill can build tension with Belair for replacing her, as well as with Naomi for taking her spot. Later on, it can be revealed that the Glow was responsible for the attack, eventually setting up a title match against her at WrestleMania 41. The Storm has been increasingly mentioned on WWE television lately. As per Teddy Long, this can be Triple H's way of teasing her return. In an episode of the Wrestling Time Machine, the WWE Hall of Famer shared that Jade Cargill has been talked about more as the company is planning for her return soon. He added that not bringing the former Women's Tag Team Champion back after all the references would be a waste of time. It will be interesting to see if Jade Cargill will indeed be the person Chelsea Green will face tonight on SmackDown for the Women's United States Championship. The world of professional wrestling is one full of larger-than-life personalities, epic rivalries, and moments that fans will remember for a lifetime. In recent years, the women's division in WWE has been evolving at an extraordinary pace, with women like Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, and Bayley leading the charge to create compelling and captivating stories. However, there's an undeniable buzz around a potential new challenger who could take the division by storm: Jade Cargill. Cargill, with her incredible athleticism, dominating presence, and undeniable charisma, has already made waves in AEW and is one of the brightest young stars in professional wrestling today. If WWE were to bring Cargill into its fold, there is no doubt that she could instantly become a game-changer. With her size, strength, and persona, Cargill is the kind of talent that could instantly become a major contender for the WWE Women's Championship, and potentially even win it in dramatic fashion. But how could this play out in WWE? And how could this lead to a monumental WrestleMania match? Let's break it down and explore the possibilities for Cargill to instantly win the WWE title and set up an unforgettable showdown at the grandest stage of them all. The setup: Jade Cargill's WWE arrival. Jade Cargill's debut in WWE would be nothing short of a spectacle. The company has been known for making grand entrances for new talent, and Cargill would be no different. Imagine the lights dimming, a wave of anticipation sweeping through the audience, and the unmistakable sound of "I'm that chick" booming through the arena as Jade Cargill makes her way to the ring. WWE would undoubtedly play up her background as an accomplished athlete. Prior to her wrestling career, Cargill was a star basketball player, and WWE's storytelling would position her as a natural powerhouse, a legitimate athlete capable of dominating any competition. Cargill's size, standing at 5'10", and possessing an athletic frame, would make her an imposing force right from the moment she steps foot in the ring. However, WWE would need to position Cargill as more than just a physical powerhouse. She's not only a wrestler, she's an entertainer with a larger-than-life presence. This would mean that WWE would craft storylines that show her arrogance, self-assurance, and competitive drive. Her persona should be positioned as someone who believes she's the future of WWE and feels like the company is lucky to have her. She's not just here to play, she's here to dominate. The instant title win: a shocking twist. WWE thrives on shocking moments and unpredictable twists, An instant WWE title win by Cargill would be the kind of moment that sets the wrestling world on fire. Let's say that she debuts on a major episode of Monday Night Raw or SmackDown with a statement match, maybe against an established star like Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, or even Bianca Belair. She makes an immediate impact by defeating a top competitor cleanly, proving she's not just another rookie. The match showcases her brutal efficiency, powerful moves, and incredible physicality. However, the true shock comes in when, in the aftermath of this victory, Cargill walks up to the reigning WWE Women's Champion, whether it's a champion like Charlotte Flair, Asuka, or anyone holding the title at that time, and demands a shot at the championship. Cargill's confident persona leaves the champion with little choice but to accept the challenge. The match is set. On the following week, Cargill is scheduled for a WWE Women's Championship match. This could be part of a major pay-per-view like the Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, or Fastlane, where the stakes are high and the potential for something shocking is even greater. The match itself would be a spectacle. While the champion, whoever it may be, has a reputation and momentum behind them, Cargill would come in with raw, untapped potential. The champion would have the upper hand early in the match, but Cargill's brute strength and unrelenting attitude would quickly take over. She would dominate the champion with her power moves, showing that she is ready for the spotlight. The end of the match would be nothing short of jaw-dropping. After an intense back-and-forth, Cargill would hit her devastating finisher, perhaps her signature move, the Jaded, a pump-handle slam, which she's used to great effect in AEW, on the champion and pin them for the 1-2-3. The arena would erupt as Cargill is crowned the new WWE Women's Champion. The company would revel in the shock value of this moment, as Cargill's rise to the top would seem fast, but her sheer athleticism and dominance would justify her immediate reign. This title win could be the beginning of an unforgettable storyline that would take her to the pinnacle of WWE, setting the stage for a dramatic clash at WrestleMania. The attacker, the perfect heel. Every champion needs a rival, and the best rivalries in WWE often come from deep, personal animosities. To set the stage for Cargill's WrestleMania moment, WWE would need to craft a storyline that not only builds her as a dominant force, but also introduces a compelling antagonist. The perfect antagonist for Cargill would be a heel who feels threatened by Cargill's meteoric rise. Enter someone like Charlotte Flair or Rhea Ripley, two of the most established female wrestlers in WWE. These women have both been positioned as top-tier talents in the company, and their heel personas would be a perfect foil for Cargill's unyielding self-belief. However, WWE could also go in an unexpected direction by choosing a different woman to attack Cargill, someone who feels slighted or envious of Cargill's fast rise to the top. The heel would take issue with Cargill's championship win, calling it undeserved and a result of luck rather than talent. Perhaps in a shocking segment on SmackDown or Raw, the attacker ambushes Cargill after she defends her title in an open challenge. This attack would be brutal, laying Cargill out with a series of high-impact moves or a steel chair to the back. The attack would leave Cargill vulnerable, but also give her the fuel for a revenge story. Cargill, the dominant champion, would now be forced to fight back from this sneak attack and prove to the world that she can stand toe-to-toe with the woman who tried to end her reign before it even began. The road to WrestleMania, a championship chase. As the weeks go by, Cargill's championship reign is constantly threatened by the attacker. The storyline would involve Cargill defending her title against various challengers, but the heel would continue to find ways to interfere or get under Cargill's skin. Whether it's ambushing her backstage, attacking her during her matches, or confronting her in the ring, the heel would continuously undermine Cargill's accomplishments. This would serve to create a sense of urgency and build animosity between the two. Cargill's grit and determination would shine through, as she overcomes each obstacle and proves that her title win wasn't a fluke. The fans would rally behind her, rooting for her to overcome the heel's attacks and prove that she deserves to be champion. Eventually, the tension between the two women would reach its boiling point, and the WWE creative team would set up an epic showdown at WrestleMania. The build-up to this match would be nothing short of electric. The stakes would be high. It's not just about the championship, but about Cargill's pride and the opportunity to prove that she is the future of the women's division in WWE. The WrestleMania match, Jade Cargill versus her attacker. The grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania, would be the ultimate setting for this championship match. The match itself would be a high-stakes, high-intensity encounter, showcasing the very best of both competitors. Cargill, now fully established as a dominant champion, would bring everything she has to the table. The attacker would be just as determined, looking to take Cargill's title and prove once and for all that she's the superior athlete. The match could feature a mix of hard-hitting offense, near falls, and emotional moments. The two women would battle not only for the title but for their legacies, with Cargill fighting to prove she belongs at the top of WWE and the attacker doing everything possible to bring her down. In the end, after a brutal back-and-forth contest, Cargill would emerge victorious, cementing her legacy as one of the greatest champions in WWE history. She would stand tall, her arms raised in victory, with the WWE Women's Championship still in her possession. Conclusion: a new era for the women's division. Jade Cargill's rise to WWE's top would be nothing short of revolutionary. From an instant title win to a dramatic WrestleMania showdown, her story would be one of redemption, dominance, and the triumph of an unstoppable force. The women's division in WWE has already seen remarkable transformations, and with Cargill at the helm, it would be ready for a new era. Her meteoric rise, fierce competition, and eventual WrestleMania victory would solidify her as one of WWE's brightest stars and pave the way for even more groundbreaking stories for women in wrestling. It would also be a moment that fans would never forget, the moment when Jade Cargill arrived in WWE and took her place at the top. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.